Stone Evans, Zeke Brown, Caleb McDowell, Owen Borden-Pusey, JT Matura, and Domani White. Head coach Mark Wilson. It could be a good battle at the face-off dot, as Domani White was excellent the other night against Ireland, but Jack Oldman's going to win the opening draw. Pinch and pop, exits out the back, and quickly gets it to a man, and Canada will have first possession. Here's Lucas Littlejohn on the far side. We'll roll it to Luke Robinson. And Canada will look to get on the board first. Here's Chris Rothwell. Matched up with Jaden Bennett. Get off to Justin Tavares. Now Robinson. Matched up with the big man, number 91, Domani White. Robinson, skip pass, one more. Oh, just over the top. Good look there for Rothwell. Sorry, Rathwell with an A, not an O. Sailed it high over the top, but that's a good early look for Canada. There's Robinson again with the short stick. We'll go far side. Rathwell carries across the top, down through the middle. Robinson doesn't pull the trigger. Littlejohn, Masnick. Tavares. You can hear the Jamaican bench staff from the sideline hot mic just telling their players to get high, turn them back down the side. You might see some rain here this afternoon as the clouds are starting to roll in here in Seguipo. Masnick, up top Robinson. Minute and a half possession here for Canada. We had the one shot. Robinson again matched up with White. Robinson down the line, takes the shot, good save by MJ Sion. Small, diminutive goaltender in between the pipes for Jamaica. Makes a nice early save. There's Caleb McDowell, 23 in black, as Jamaica will go black jerseys, yellow numbers, green trim. Canada, white jerseys, red numbers, and black trim. And that'll be an over and back call called on Jamaica. Good pressure there by DeChico. And then a good back check by number 88, Quincy White. And he's gonna find it. And this young man had a great game against Ireland the other night. 2 goals in that one. Now extending on to White is Lucas Fraser. And expect a very aggressive defensive game here from Team Canada, and they caused that turnover with Fraser's long pole. They'll float it near side here, Zach Tucker. Now the first touch for Grayson Manning. Into the middle, Fraser. He'll run past Stone Evans, whose father is probably watching back home. Maybe, again, it's pretty early over in North America. Here's Littlejohn. Top center, Sawyer English. He'll go for a run. Matched up there with Sean Stevenson. Brennan Marino might be running a little midfield here. Step down shot for Canada, and they score! David Peterkin with a bouncer past Sion, and Canada gets the first goal of this contest, 1-0, as Peterkin gets his first of the tournament.
Hurry up, reset. Hurry up, reset.
Peterkin from Fenelon Falls, Ontario, attends Hobart College. And I want to get this shout out of the way early. As Ashley O'Curley messaging me, want to give a shout out to Team Canada's emergency backup goaltender Raynon O'Curley, who's on the sideline, heading to Newberry College after this tournament. And then a good face-off win there by Domani White. Here's Zeke Brown. Grayson Bromfield. Carl Hyman had a hat trick against Ireland. Stone Evans had the icing goal against Ireland. He's going to be a man to watch, 12 in black. Hyman pushed down the alley by Grayson Thompson through X. Shadid McLaughlin shoots and he scores! A quick response for Jamaica, and it's 1-1. Elias Shadid McLaughlin with a good shot past Grayson Manning. His brother played for Jamaica in Limerick at the U20s. That's a great response by Mark Wilson's clubs. We'll get a look here as Shadid McLaughlin carries high, then from a tough angle, a bouncer past Grayson Manning. That's a great shot by the attackman. Shadid McLaughlin from Marietta, Georgia, goes to Colgate. Now Canada with the win off the draw from Oldman. There's a quick shot, put it past, and backed up by Masnick. Good take there from Frateroli. And now Masnick's going to want a different ball, and there has been some issues with the balls here in Jeju. Very slippery and causing a lot of turnovers, and there's one right there. That's the exact issue that we're talking about. Very slippery, often slips out the top of the stick, either going a little high or popping in and out of the pocket. Just got to take a little more care of possession here with a date in the semifinals on board.
Come on, throw it again. Throw it again.
There's MJ Sion. Stone Evans open in the deep near corner. As Canada in a bit of a 10-man here. Picked up there by Shadid McLaughlin. No call on the double team near side. Good swim move past pressure, and Mark Wilson will call a timeout. So a good clear there by Jamaica and a good timeout called. 1-1's your score. Again, this is going to be a fantastic contest. They've never met each other at the under 20s. They faced each other a couple times in the men's division. This is the first look. A lot of these players have seen each other at the U20 level. Thanks for tuning in here on World Lacrosse TV. Again, find me on Twitter at Teddy Jenner. Let me know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Any insights or information on these young athletes is always appreciated. And you can see on the far side just some dark gray clouds starting to roll in. Could see some rain over the next couple of hours. That will drop the temperatures, but it'll kick up the humidity. Could cause for a little slippery turf, even slippery balls, causing the connection to be a little challenging. Sorry, my turn of phrase. If it was a little crude, I apologize. We will be taking a 10-minute and 5-minute hydration break for the athletes. Bit of a windy day here as well. We've seen some entertaining lacrosse games already. Haudenosaunee knocking off Puerto Rico by a goal in the morning contest. Australia knocked off Japan in the second quarterfinal. And then coming up after this game will be the United States versus England. Pass far side to Quincy White. Now right back to Carl Hyman. Hyman gets the switch. Stone Evans pops out. He's got the short stick matchup. Now he'll like this, calling his own number. Stone Evans with the traditional strung stick, rolls back, carries high, plants his feet, takes a shot, sails high over that. Good look there for Stone Evans. And again, Canada gonna have to be very aware of number 12 in black. There's our first hydration break. 9:40 to go. 1-1 is your score. A great one to start here on World Lacrosse TV. Back here on Field 1. My name's Teddy Jenner. Thanks for tuning in with me. Just after 4 o'clock here in South Korea. Over on field one, New Zealand and Israel about to get underway. The legend, Shondell Oliver with the call over there. So ball will start with Hyman at X. He'll give it off to Shadid McLaughlin. He's got a short stick matchup. He might like this as he's watched by Hayden Hiltz. McLaughlin at X. Shadid McLaughlin just orchestrating traffic. Not a lot of movement here from Jamaica. Now Shadid will run. Little hitch in his step. Again, goal line extended. Tried to put it short side on Manning. Parker Sorensen trying to get this run out, and he does. Out of Maple Ridge, BC, Parker Sorensen. Great hustle there to keep possession here for Canada. Here's Hayden Hiltz. Watched there by Stone Evans. Splits through the trouble, gets across center, and gives it off to Lucas Littlejohn. Now Rathwell. Littlejohn will carry it high. Rathwell got the long pole on him, number 24. That's Owen Borden-Pusey, OBP, as he's more familiar known. Robinson rolls back. DeChico will go for a change. Into the offense will come Justin Tavares. Tavares, one-on-one. Splits down the alley, gets to the middle of the field, takes the shot. Good save by Sion. Going away from pressure is Matura. Matura, McDowell on the far side. Pass through the middle, picked off by Chris Rathwell. Slow numbers for Canada, so they'll change through the midfield. And Rathwell will wait for a fresh accompaniment of bodies. Give it off to Justin Tavares, son of the legend John, cousin of the NHL's John. Rathwell tucked it, good poke check from McDowell. Ball loose in the far end line. Rathwell tried to keep it in, but unable to. So possession here to Jamaica. A little nervy play here for both teams to start. Rayner to Sion. He'll carry far side, give it back to Logan Rayner. Swing it here near side. One more McDowell. Caleb McDowell come over center. The long pull, watched by Grayson Thompson. Now Shadid McLaughlin runs away from a check. Double on McLaughlin, he loses it. Picked up by Bromfield. Now an opportunity here for Jamaica to take the lead again. How big would it be for this program to have an early lead against Canada? Grayson Bromfield to Shadid McLaughlin. Watched closely there by Sam Trumbull, one of the captains here for Gary Gates' crew. And you can hear the Canadian bench screaming for a Ward, and they're going to get it. Good job there by Sam Trumbull. Swinging it far side over there to Wyatt Wiggins. Up the ladder, Trumbull across center. Runs through a chop. And they'll settle the offense with Lucas Littlejohn. Here's David Peterkin. Has the opening goal in this contest for Canada. Gives it off to Luke Robinson. Robinson matched up on the short stick, number 9, Carl Hyman. Robinson turns the corner. Can he get his hands free? He does! And a little twister past Sion, 2-1 Canada. Great take by Luke Robinson. It's his 8th of this tournament. Second leading goal scorer for Team Canada. Only bested by Max Frateroli's 10. Watch this take, and then just a little Bit of a twister past Sion as he kept it in his left. Sion thought he might be going far side low. And now to the face-off dot we go. Oldman and White. This will be a great matchup all game long. Oldman wins the clamp, plungers out the front side, able to escape the trail check. One more, oh, a great look for Oldman. Almost a bit of a set play there. It went from Oldman to Littlejohn to Mazdick back to Oldman, and he just couldn't finish. Now a long pass through center, gonna sail over one man, gonna bounce nicely, oh, it didn't. He's gonna sail over the head of Zeke Brown, it's gonna be out of play, Canada possession. 4:48 to go, 2-1 Canada leads. Bit of a chess match here between Mark Wilson and Gary Gate as these two teams continue to battle for a berth in the semifinal. There are some Canadians up early in the morning as Gary and Cindy Gallant are watching from Bobolo Island in Amherstburg, Ontario. They want to say go Canada. Parents of one of Canada's coaches, John Gallant, one of my former teammates, the Victoria Shamrocks. So it'll be Canada possession here on the restart. It'll be Parker Sorensen with it in the far corner. Sorensen up the ladder to Chico, uncontested across center. Chico trying to find someone to pass to. It'll be Chris Rathwell who'll get it from him. Chico will change, and on comes Sawyer English. Lucas Littlejohn. To English. And that pass almost sailed out of his stick. Good handle by Brendan Marino, number 51. Littlejohn now. He'll carry high with the long pole on him. It's Caleb McDowell. Good handle by Tavares. Sean Stevenson on him. Rathwell with a head of steam, gonna run downhill. Carries down the alley, inside feed, goal! Oh, it didn't go in. How'd that not find its way in? A great look to the cutter. I thought that was in clean, but Sion must have gotten a piece. Now White across center to Zeke Brown. Domani Brown to Stone Evans. Carl Hyman. Back to Evans. Bromfield. Late man is 88, Quincy White. The White brothers are from Cleveland, Tennessee. I actually had to look that up, make sure it wasn't a misprint. Cleveland, Tennessee actually is a place, about 50,000 residents. Here's Quincy White. Trying to go downhill, double team comes, ball pop free. And it's gonna be picked up by number 16, Sam Trumbull. Canada running in transition. Trumbull shoots, scores! Starts with the double team, and then Canada in transition goes the other way. Sam Trumbull's got his first. Again, it all started in the defensive end for Canada off the double team. And Trumbull just went right down the middle of the field. Slide help didn't come soon enough from Logan Rayner. And he's able to beat Scion to the far side. Domani White, Jack Oldman. Oldman trying to pop it free, but White will win the draw. Good win there from Domani White. McDowell. Give it back to Scion. Near side Matura. Matura airmails the goaltender, but it'll bounce to McDowell. And Canada again in a pseudo 10-man is Grayson Manning well out of his net. And Canada will settle back in, Manning to his crease. Elias Shadid McLaughlin, who has the only goal here for Jamaica so far in this one. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Hyman, Bromfield. Bromfield matched up with DeChico down the alley. He'll roll back, give it off to Baugh. Dylan Baugh, 99 in black. Hyman soaks the poke check, gets inside, shot doesn't beat Manning. Might have parried it to the side, but backed up by Shadid McLaughlin. Baugh, Bromfield, now Hyman on the far side. Back to Bromfield. Watched by Hiltz, switched off to DeChico. Back up to Baugh. Now Hyman. Over the top, ball loose on the turf. Manning out there. And it'll be picked up by the Canadian long pole, Lucas Fraser. Long pass all the way up the field. Here's Hayden Hiltz. Ball knocked free. Good job there by the Jamaican defense. McDowell. Now a chase along the near sideline. McDowell with Fraterelli all over him. Ball still loose. Still in play. Now it'll go out of bounds off the stick of Marino. In possession to Jamaica. Good pressure from the Jamaican club. As they make their way across center. Shout out to Lisa Banfield and Kelsey watching Grayson Thompson back home. Ball loose. Good pressure there by Trumbull. And that's the way the opening quarter will end. A defensive battle between these two clubs. Canada leading it 2-1. You're watching the World Lacrosse Men's Under-20 Championship from Segwipo, South Korea.
Every man blames his whistle.
세상의 필요는 바뀌니까. 동원은 건강한 식탁을 넘어 미래에 필요한 먹거리까지 키워냅니다. 필요가 바뀌면 답도 바뀌어야 하니까. 필요에 답하다. 동원.
슈퍼 고단백을 슈퍼 건강하게, 게다가 슈퍼 맛있어. 그래서 동원 참치.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
(3-1) Canada leading. Goals from Robinson, Trumbull, Peterkin. Lone goal for Jamaica off the stick of Elias Shadid McLaughlin. Again, appreciate everybody tuning in, no matter where you're watching from. The Jamlax boys giving Canada a good fight here. Finding out that Team Jamaica is also the highest ranked men's sports team in Jamaica, the senior men's team that is, as they are number 8 in the world. Their soccer team is ranked 70th, the rugby team 24th. So the lacrosse team is the highest ranked team in Jamaican sports right now. What a feat for the Jamaican men. And a big part of that was the play of Stone Evans in San Diego a couple years ago. So he really burst onto the international scene. Jack Oldman will win that draw for Canada, able to run away from Domani White, get in the offensive zone. He's got a trailer, skip pass, Marino. DeChica was open, but Canada wisely not forcing it. And Marino will run back into the attack here in this quarter. Marino, Fraterelli, Masnick, now Peterkin. It's right back from Masnick. Rathwell. Robinson on the far side. Rathwell. Peterkin. Rathwell tried to slip through. Peterkin carries across the top as the sun breaks through the cloud. Robinson shot! Didn't miss by much. You can see Jared Masnick just touching and feeling every ball. It's what teams are starting to do now, just making sure they don't got a greaser. Rathwell running, turning the corner on White. Rathwell down the middle. Oh, what a save by MJ Sion. Great save by the Jamaican goalkeeper. Quickly up ahead in transition. But Peterkin was back, and then Canada's going to get called for interference on Luke Robinson. As the sun breaks through the dark clouds here over Field 1. At Yongchen Po Training Center. Carl Hyman. Quincy White. Now Bromfield. Heavy pressure, then picked off on the loose ball. And then good stepping up there was Logan Rayner to keep possession for Jamaica. Nice play by number 2. Shadid McLaughlin. To Quincy White. Watch there by DeChico. Roll back, can't find Bromfield. Ball loose on the turf. Canada trying to find it. Jamaica in there as well. Loose ball picked up by the Canadians. Here's Logan Fletcher to Marino. Shot, goal, top corner, Hiltz. Good look from Marino. He wanted to bang it to Frateroli, but the defense slid out and then made the easy pass to Hayden Hiltz. And he put it top corner past MJ Sion for his first of the tournament. Canada leading at 4-1. Again, another transition goal for the Canadians, one of the strengths of their game. And it all started with a loose ball picked up by Logan Fletcher. Little toe drag past the D. And ended up in Hayden Hiltz's stick, right past the head of MJ Sion. What are they going to say? Procedure on Jack Oldman, as it was Jaden Bennett taking the draw. You can hear the Canadian bench saying that Bennett went early. The officials will give ball here to Jamaica and Carl Hyman. Hyman, watched by Trumbull. Gets underneath, Hyman, time and room, shot. Put it wide past Grayson Manning, who was near the top of his crease, trying to make that save. Zeke Brown. To Stone Evans. Evans, watched by Trumbull. Evans likes the short stick matchup, so he'll carry through X and instigate his dodge. Evans splits, goal line extended, skipped it up top. Hyman couldn't handle it, shooting before he caught it. Grayson Thompson has it for Canada. Got to watch the man trailing Hyman. Grayson Thompson has a trailer. Numbers here for Canada if they want it. Parker Sorensen, he'll shoot and score! Parker Sorensen with his second of the tournament for the long pole. And again, starts with the defensive loose ball by Grayson Thompson. Made the first smart decision of not forcing it, rolled out 2 passes later. They found the trailer. And now that's 4 transition goals here for Canada. And they continue to mount a lead here. It's 5-1. Oldman wins the draw. Domani White all over him. Twister pass to Masnick, takes a heavy hit from White, still has it, and Canada will call a timeout. That's a big hit from big Domani White on Masnick, but able to keep possession, keep control of the ball, and a good timeout by the Canada coaching staff. The winner of this game will play Australia in the semifinals. Haudenosaunee already booked their ticket. They'll play the winner of USA versus England. That game coming up at 7 o'clock right here on field number 1. I'll have that call for you right here on World Lacrosse TV. Again, if you want to get a hold of me, I'm on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Just search me, Teddy Jenner. Happy to chat with all of you as this game goes along. Having a lot of fun conversing with parents, friends, brothers, sisters, coaches. And that's just one of the great parts about these World Lacrosse events. Is not only is there a great grouping of fans here in attendance, but also fans watching all around the world. Now the officials just explaining some things to head coach Gary Gate.
That's a play-on situation.
So it'll start here with David Peterkin. So David Peterkin start with it right in front of us here. Marino on the far side. Luke Robinson makes his way into the middle. Marino on the short stick, dodges across the middle, runs through the double team, gives it off to Little John. Now Masnick, inside feed, Peterkin! They thought Masnick was gonna escape out the backside with the pass, and Peterkin cut down on the near side pipe, and a great feed from Jared Masnick, and Peterkin has his second. And it's 6-1 for the Canadians. Jared Masnick just adding to his assist totals. Unofficially give him 7 for the tournament. He applies this trade at Harvard, out of Delta, BC. Oldman wins it on the reverse out. Bounce pass here to Trumbull. Trumbull wanted to go, still thinking about it. Flip it back to the long pole. Fletcher will leave it there for Tavares. Jamaican fans trying to urge their team on here with a defensive chant. Now here's Sawyer English. Late man on is Rathwell. He's got it here near side. Rathwell, as Jamaica dips into a bit of a zone. X to Masnick. Back up top, Tavares. English. Tavares, English. Near side, Rathwell. Inside, good feed. Jump shot scores! Brendan Marino. Hydration break here. 9:55 to go, and it's all Canada 7-1 leading here on World Lacrosse TV. Canada leading at 7-1. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. My name's Teddy Jenner. Thanks for tuning in here on World Lacrosse TV. New Zealand and Israel doing battle over on field number 2. Don't forget, USA England, the nightcap at 7 o'clock. Oldman with a reverse escape, finds a loose ball. Will carry into the offensive zone. Littlejohn back to Oldman. He'll leave it for Luke Robinson. Out of Whitby, part of the defending NCAA champion Cornell Big Red. Robinson fakes it, flips it back up top, ball knocked down. Good defense there as Fraterelli tries to find it against number 6, Sean Stevenson. Peterkin. Robinson will carry down the far wing, and he'll attack deep from goal line extended. Robinson from a tough angle scores. Great solo effort from Luke Robinson, his second of the game, 9th of the tournament. And something's really woken up here in the Canadian team. It's their best effort so far here in this tournament. It was 1-0 early, then a goal from Elias Shadid McLaughlin tied things up, but ever since, Canada has been rolling, and that's a great shot from a really tough angle from Luke Robinson. And then a good face-off win here by Domani White, but ball's loose. Picked up by Canada. Fraser. And then back to the defense with number 10, Zach Tucker. Up ahead, Oldman. He'll run towards Justin Tavares. Give it off. Head back across the midfield line. Canada's changing here. Chris Rathwell coming across to take the pass. Again, the sun's starting to peek through the clouds here. Sawyer English matched up the big short stick, Avery Brown, a hulking young man. English to Marino. One more at the backside. Mazik at X. Drives GLE. Backdoor look. Good stick check there by Avery. Knocking it loose away from Tavares. Matura up the ladder. Tough pass for McDowell. Loose ball picked up there by Tucker. And he tries to find Parker Sorensen. A little goose flip over to Grayson Manning. Fraser all the way up to Lucas Littlejohn. He's able to corral that loose ball, keep it on side. Littlejohn. Sawyer English. Sawyer English will start on the high 45. Splits on Avery, comes back underneath. English flips it, unable to hand it was Peterkin. On that loose ball is OBP. Now running is McDowell. McDowell in transition, good skip pass, one more, what a save, Grayson Manning. Denying Stone Evans. What a skip pass for McDowell. Evans had time and room and tried to power it past Manning, who stopped him on the door. Parker Sorensen across center. Find Brendan Marino. Now it's in the stick of David Peterkin. Near side, Lucas Littlejohn. Here's Lucas Robinson. Out on him is Caleb McDowell. Littlejohn, Peterkin. Again, On Avery, gets underneath. Peterkin, one more. Oh, great save by Scion. Denying Marino on the one-timer. 5:54 to go. Frateroli to Masnik. Frateroli, Robinson around the horn. Near side, Peterkin matched up with Avery. He's got an open wing underneath. He gets there, inside feed. One more, another save by Scion. Denies Marino again. And then a little fake toe drag. Masnik inside, Robinson shoots and scores. Unrelenting attack here from Canada. Brendan Marino can't buy one right now, and everything's falling for Lucas Robinson. Maybe Marino might just need to rub his hands across the top of the shaft in the head of the weapon of Robinson. And the message from Sean Wilkins, the O coach for Team Canada, to Brendan Marino, hey, you got all the time in the world, you're rushing it, just take a beat. Another face-off battle here between White and Oldman. Oldman wins it, slips away from trouble. And he's just gonna go for a run to space. To Thompson as Jamaica was changing. Numbers for Canada, Oldman. And he won't force it. As Canada changing. Oldman will leave it. There's Justin Tavares. Grayson Thompson. Little shimmy shake. Fakes it, keeps it, tucks it, inside, just put it over top. 4:40 to go, hydration break. Canada in control here, 9-1 over Jamaica in the quarterfinals at the World Under-20s. Shout out to the Savvy Doc, wife of Coach Wilson and family, checking in 4 a.m. Eastern time in Jamaica. The Wilson family saying one love, one team for Jamaica. They believe in you. The Jamlax boys have support all over the world, especially back home on the Big Island. Appreciate you tuning in. Here's Justin Tavares. Tavares. Rathwell cuts through. Tavares rolling away from pressure. Good couple chops from JT Matura. And then Canada's going to throw it away. And it may not hurt him in this game, but throwing away possession in the semifinal or final could mean the difference between a gold and a silver. Timeout. Mark Wilson in Jamaica. So Mark Wilson will settle his club down. See if they can't sting a couple here before the end of the half. cut into this deficit by Canada. Couple good saves from MJ Sion in the Jamaican cage as he continues to do all he can to keep his team in this one. Gets a couple daps from the boys as he makes his way to the bench. And a real eye-opener here for this Jamaican club. It's only their second under-20 tournament. And on the big stage against one of the top 2 teams in the world, things don't always go your way. And sometimes when the momentum is in the other team's favor, it's tough to stop it, but a couple saves can turn things in your favor. So can Jamaica find a way inside this Canadian defense and pass Grayson Manning? Canadians will head back to their D zone. Jamaicans already waiting for them. Grayson Manning back between the pipes. Carl Hyman will start with it for Jamaica on the far side. Watched by Reese DeChico. Hyman from Canton, Massachusetts. Doesn't look like he's committed to anywhere quite yet. Now here's Baugh. And that pass almost floated past Zeke Brown. Now Hyman runs through a screen, keeps his feet moving. Hyman turns the corner. Pass doesn't connect to the inside. Canadian D swarming on Quincy White. And then eventually that loose ball picked up by Logan Fletcher. Pass to center, Parker Sorensen. Takes a chop on the arm. And we'll find Reese DeChico. Now Marino on the far wing. Frateroli. Watched by Matura. Now Marino. Watched by Logan Rayner. Luke Robinson has David Peterkin. Bench side, good pickup off the turf. Now he's gonna try to run downhill on Hyman. Good push away there by Hyman. Inside feed, Peterkin couldn't handle it, loose ball. Grabbed by Bennett, got a man up ahead. Good look, Matura running. And then Stone Evans came way out to try to get the pass, and he has it now. Evans tucks it. And Sorensen will push him to the corner. Evans to Hyman. Both teams changing through the midfield. Thompson and Braunfield come on for the respective clubs. Quincy White dashing through the middle. Hyman against Trumbull. Takes a couple chops, gives it back to Bromfield. Running on Thompson. Thompson lost his stick. Shot goes high and wide. Backed up by Jamaica. Good job by Grayson Thompson just to sprint off the field with that loose stick. I'm not sure if it broke or he just dropped it. But great hustle by the extra official to find that twig. And a round of applause from the fans for that effort. Here's Bromfield. Quincy White knocked the stick out of Lucas Fraser's hand. Trying to get open. Bromfield rolling away from trouble. Flipped it up top. Quincy White. White running downhill. Bowls through. Bounce shot. Save Manning. Loose ball. And he's able to find it quickly up ahead. Trumbull. Slow numbers here for Canada. Trailer is Lucas Fraser. He has it now. He's going to shoot it and put it wide. Backed up by Matura. Minute 13 on a running clock here for Jamaica with possession, down 8. Matura on the far side. We'll float it to McDowell. Now McDowell trying to find someone, gives it off to Sion. MJ Sion from Los Angeles, California. Now under some pressure, back to McDowell, he can't handle it. And kept in play. Then Gary Gate takes a hit. Way to keep your feet, Gator. And then pass knocked down in the middle, still free. Lucas Fraser battling. McDowell trying to pick it up, and he does. And then he's almost pushed out of play. Loose ball. Grayson Manning has it for Canada. And he'll go far side to his long pole. Into the interior, Reese to Chico. 5 seconds left. One more, and that pass doesn't connect, and the half will end. 1-1 early, but all Canada since. They lead at 9-1 here in the quarterfinals against Jamaica. You're watching the World Lacrosse Men's Under-20 Championship from Segwipo, Jeju Island, South Korea.
포장재부터 제품까지 1000번의 생각을 담다. 안심 동원 샘물. 안심 동원 샘물이 선수들의 안전 플레이를 응원합니다.
IS 동서는 봅니다. 쓸모없던 땅에서 친환경 건설의 내일을, 폐기물에서 전기차의 새로운 미래를, 아이들에서 행복한 희망의 세상을. ESG 경영으로 더 큰 내일을 봅니다. IS 동서.
진짜 힘들어서 다들 금방 뻗거든요. 링티 마시면 너무 좋다고 다들 찾는 거예요.
야, 너만 마시냐?
뛰는 게 달라요. 운동 갈 때 꼭 챙기세요.
마셔봐서 압니다. 링티.
I know, right? It's the best. Not just a pretty face.
Back here in Gyeongchun-po Training Center, Segwipo, Jeju Island, South Korea. My name's Teddy Jenner. You're watching World Lacrosse TV. Quarterfinal matchup between Canada and Jamaica. Canada in control here, but the Jamaicans continue to battle. They're never going to fold the tents, will Mark Wilson's club. Their fans all over the world watching the Jamlax boys do their thing. As mentioned, this is a big step up for the Jamaicans, a big test for them. But still a lot of lacrosse left to be played here. 3 goals from Luke Robinson, 2 from David Peterkin, solos from Parker Sorensen, Sam Trumbull, Hayden Hiltz, and Brendan Marino. Jack Oldman will win the draw for Canada, now trying to battle it against Domani White, and Oldman will find it. Solo goal for Jamaica coming off the stick of Elias Shadid McLaughlin. Canada running, shooting, off the crossbar. MJ Sion might have got a piece of it. Quincy White has it for Jamaica. Head of steam, running in transition to Shadid McLaughlin. Shot put over top of the net. And now in between the pipes for Canada, number 45, Cam Sterrett. Here's Zeke Brown. Quincy White, Carl Hyman. Back to White. Running on Sam Trumbull. At X, now Stone Evans. Swung out the backside to Hyman. He's watched by Logan Fletcher. Hyman gonna run off a screen. Double comes. Hyman keeps his feet moving. Still has it. Good save, Sterrett. Quickly out the backside. Trumbull gonna run. Great save from Cam Sterrett. And now a bounce shot from Canada off. Oh, it's in. MJ Sion got a piece, but not enough. And that's an early goal here for Canada off the stick of Sam Trumbull.
Let's go, sub it up. Let him go to the box. Let's go.
Sam Trumbull's got his second.
Let's go.
Now again, all starts in the back end with the save by Cam Sterrett. And then quickly in transition, Trumbull up the field. Sion got a piece, but ends up squirting past him into the back of the net.
We don't have time like we do in regular.
And it didn't look like it took a deflection, but Sion did get a piece, but not enough. Oldman will win that draw. Flip it off to DeChico. Canada running again. And the one message stressed by the Canadian coaching staff was, let's not have a slow third quarter like they have in past games. Don't let a team have any chance to get back in this, any momentum. And especially now that Cam Sterrett's and they want to play strong in front of him just like they did with Grayson Manning. This has been the MO for Gary Gate all tournament long, for the most part. Now running, bounce shot, scored. Canada, 2 quick ones. This time, it's Chris Rathwell getting on the board with his first of the tourney. Another face-off win from Oldman. Ends up in the back of the net. As Rathwell got under his man, and a late slide from the defense. As he got away from Brown, put it in his right hand, bounced it past the goalkeeper. And now Oldman will take this draw against Owen Borden-Pusey out of Toronto. Goes to the Kiski School in Hampton University. Loose ball right in front of the Canada bench, and then floated past Jack Oldman. Oldman will slow things up. Give it to Sawyer English. Again, the winner of this game will face Australia in the semifinals. The Haudenosaunee Nationals waiting for the winner of USA-England. That game coming up at 7 o'clock right here on World Lacrosse TV. Ball at X. Now here's Thompson. Splits, rolls, double comes. Good pressure there from the Jamaicans. That's Logan Rayner. Thompson still with it. Splits the double, keeps his feet moving. Heavy pressure from Rayner. And then he tries to find Fraterelli, and they throw it away. Good heavy pressure from the Jamaican D. And I would have liked to see Grayson Thompson just continue to run that ball to space. I know we wanted to give it up as Rayner was on his backside. It would have been better off probably just running to space and keep possession there. Stone Evans cutting up the inside of the defense, trying to get a pass. Won't get it. Pass into the middle of the field. Sean Stevenson. He'll flip it to Bromfield. He'll carry on the far sideline. Watched by Hayden Hiltz. He'll float it to Carl Hyman. Late man coming on is DeAndre McKenzie. Bromfield at X with the short stick. Hiltz on him. He'll drive GLE, pushed out by Hiltz. McKenzie, Hyman. Now near side, Shadeed McLaughlin. Good communication there with the Chico. Now Shadeed McLaughlin has the short stick on him. Shadeed McLaughlin, watched there by DeChico, gets the Gia lead. Shot from a tough angle, great save, Starrett. He keeps trying that short side shot off the tough angle. Pass goes back to Starrett. Interior to Chico. DeChico gets across center. Jamaicans almost went offside, and they did, so now Zeke Brown might as well just go. Well, they might as well double if they got the extra man down there. Canada got to keep it in the box. David Peterkin. Again, if you're offside and you got 7 guys down there, you might as well double the ball and try to cause a turnover. Here's Jared Masnick. Masnick, there is the double. Watched by Logan Rayner. Off the pick, Masnick keep his feet moving, switches to his right hand, shot goes wide, no backup. But with the flag down, Canada will have possession. Hydration break, 9:37. Masnick knows he had a great opportunity for Canada's 12th. Maybe we'll get another one here on the EMO. You're watching Canada, Jamaica from Jeju, South Korea. So Canada will start with the possession here on the EMO. Trying to extend their lead. Masnick at X. Carry far side. Peterkin. Up top, Robinson. Near side, Marino. Back to Robinson. Looking to the interior. Peterkin. Robinson. Fraterelli working hard with Littlejohn in the middle. Robinson won't take it. Ball loose. Good pressure by Jamaica. Skip past Marino. One more inside. Can't pull the trigger with Fraterelli. Logan Rayner all over him. Exterior pass. One more. Marino. Double fake scores. Finally, Brendan Marino able to get one. Check that. His second. And this time he did take a couple extra beats with possession before putting that one past Sion. Step past the defender, one fake, and then went stick side high. Good pass from Luke Robinson. Just finding out that MJ Sion just graduated high school. Will be attending the University of Indiana. He's going to play club lacrosse there for the Hoosiers. So DeChico will flip it to Sawyer English on the far side. MJ Sion was kind of confused where that ball was, but finally finds it. Now Justin Tavares. Splits and runs past Stevenson, skips it to Masnick. Out the backside, English, back to Masnick, cheeky backhander, Jared Masnick. Is first of the game, fourth of the tournament, and that was pretty. Put this one on your highlight tape, Jared. As he threw that backhander about half a yard above GLE. Watch this shot from Jared Masnick. Not even looking at the cage. And just threw it over the shoulder, past the goaltender. Oldman wins another draw, finds that loose ball, gives it off to Fletcher. Nice one-hand grab there by Trumbull. Loose stick by Rayner. He's able to corral that. And now Canada will settle into their 6-on-6 offense here. John Wilkins, coach asking for everybody to touch it here. Rathwell, Marino splits down his man on the side. Roll back pass, doesn't connect. Masnick has it, won't shoot it. Steps away from trouble. Chris Rathwell. Marino. Marino will throw it far side. Peterkin will get it back from Littlejohn and go for a run on the short stick, Avery. Peterkin rolls away, flip back, doesn't connect. And Rathwell will be able to keep this onside. 6:50 to go on a moving clock here in the third quarter. Canada in complete control. And now Marino trying to work off ball. Peterkin will give it off to Rathwell. Watched by Logan Rayner. Rathwell still running. Without it's an easy call for the officials. Rayner got the stick around the helmet of Rathwell. 30-second minor holding call on Rayner. EMO opportunity here for Canada. Remember, this game was 1-1 early in the first quarter. But then Canada found the extra gear and haven't taken their foot off the gas pedal since. Canada with the man advantage. Robinson, Peterkin, back to Robinson, Tavares. Mazdic will pop out from the crease. He has it now. GLE, and he threw it away. And again, it's probably not going to cost him in this game, but in the semifinals, it could cost them. Got to make sure your passes are dialed here in the late stages of this tournament. MJ Sion. Near side, Matura. Back to McDowell on the far side. Penalty release, back to 6 aside. Sion, Matura, splits to the middle of the field. And we'll find a pass far side with number 24. Owen Borden and Pusey. Pusey running. The long pull knocked out of his stick nicely there by Lucas Fraser. And good crowd on the far side for the Canadian and Jamaican supporters. A couple coaches from some other teams scouting as well. And running down the far side is Hayden Hiltz. They'll roll it back to Lucas Littlejohn, now Sawyer English. English, a late addition to the team after Colin French was taken off the roster. Now Marino. Give it off to English. And he'll go for a run on Quincy White. Nice one-hand grab, Marino. Step down, shoots, and he scores. A one-hand grab and an absolute laser from Brendan Marino with 4:30 to go. Hydration break. Canada continues to pour on here. It's 14-1 in the quarterfinals. Four and a half to go here in the third quarter. Canada leading Jamaica by 13. My name's Teddy Jenner. Thanks for tuning in here on World Lacrosse TV, wherever you may be tuned in from. This is the third quarterfinal matchup. Still to come. USA versus England at 7. Haudenosaunee outlasting Puerto Rico in the opening quarterfinal matchup. And then Australia was able to knock off Japan. And if you missed it, a fantastic game between Korea and China earlier this afternoon. China led that entire game until Korea made a dramatic comeback in the final few minutes and took a 1-goal victory. Now here's David Peterkin. Give it off to Rathwell as Canada's changing. Mazdic scores. Touch pass from Peterkin to Mazdic into the back of the net. And Canada continues to roll here. Just got to make sure they don't get any bad habits in a game like this where everything's kind of going their way. Still got to stick to their systems. Still got to keep doing the things the right way, as there's a lot of lacrosse left to be played in this tournament. Got to continue to learn and get better with each and every time on the field. And in a game like this, when everything's going your way, it can be easy to kind of get a little lazy, a little undisciplined. Just got to keep going forward. Both teams still battling here. Good kick out on that loose ball by Borden Pusey. And timeout call by head coach Mark Wilson to maintain possession here. Borden Pusey won that face-off, kicked it free, and then kept his feet moving. And then a good timeout by Mark Wilson to hold on to possession here. Three goals for Luke Robinson, 3 for Brendan Marino. Paterkin with 2, Mazdick with 2, Trumbull with 2. And it's been also a great showing by this defense. You look at the play of Parker Sorensen, Zach Tucker, Logan Fletcher, Lucas Fraser. Haven't seen much of Jack Olson in this game. But everybody in the back line in front of Grayson Manning and Cam Starrett have played really well today, extending out, not allowing Stone Evans to get his hands free, or Zeke Brown. And after that opening goal from Elias Shadid McLaughlin, he's had a couple other good looks, but unable to find the back of the cage. Canada's just got to keep the foot on the gas here. Jamaica's just going to continue to go. They're never going to let up. Will Mark Wilson's crew. A lot of character in the Jam Lax boys. Better days ahead for them here in this tournament. So I believe they will take on Japan in the next round. Don't quote me on that. Here's Hyman. Near side Tomlinson. First time we've called number 10, Sanjay Tomlinson's name. And here's Hyman, one-on-one with the Chico. Push back, Hyman still running, spins, near side Tomlinson, can't handle the pass. Got a layout for that loose ball. Chirping. World Lacrosse media talent here on the sidelines. Reese DeChico on the far side. Runs through one check. Splits past another. Good patience there from Reese DeChico. Now skip the far side, Sam Trumbull. Robinson. 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. David Peterkin has it now out of the box. And he'll leave it for Justin Tavares. Far side, Little John, right back to Peterkin. Everybody getting a touch here for Canada. Robinson won't force it to the attack of Max Frateroli. Running against the long stick, Sean Stevenson. To Little John. Running past McDowell. Little John, shot, wide, backed up Masnick. Logan Rayner on Masnick. Push him to the far corner. And Masnick just using his legs to run away from trouble. Give it off to Luke Robinson. Sean Stevenson watching Robinson closely. Stick right in the midsection. Couple good chops and pokes. Robinson, inside feed, around the world shot. Good attempt there from Mazdic. Goes wide, backed up by Robinson. He'll drive GLE inside. Fido, what a save by Sion. Maybe his best of the day. Now Rayner will roll it back. Quincy White doubled. Ball pops free. Mazdik has it, shoots it. Another great save by Sion. And he's able to find that loose ball. Sion being pressured there by Mazdik and then out of bounds. Unlucky break there for the Jamaican goaltender. And now Hiltz wanted to go quick under some heavy pressure, loses it, picked up by Jamaica. Hyman, near side, Stone Evans. Man, that's a beautiful looking stick. Clear head, traditional strung. Not many people using a traditionally strung stick anymore these days. Zeke Brown with a head of steam. 10 seconds left. Zeke Brown through X. One more. Stone Evans got to fire it. Evans, jump shot, save, stare it. 3 quarters in the books. Canada still in complete control, but Jamaica not going away. They're going to continue to run here through the final 15 in quarterfinal action on World Lacrosse TV. Canada leading it 15-1.
IS 동서는 봅니다. 쓸모없던 땅에서 친환경 건설의 내일을, 폐기물에서 전기차의 새로운 미래를, 아이들에서 행복한 희망의 세상을. ESG 경영으로 더 큰 내일을 봅니다. IS 동서.
From our unique origins to the modern game, the global lacrosse community has been preparing for this moment. Together, we step into a new chapter of growth, competition, unity, and inspiration for the next generation. Welcome to a new era of lacrosse. At the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, we continue growing together. Join the journey and let's make history in LA and beyond. A new era of lacrosse starts now.
Back here on field 1, Yongchenpo Training Center, Segwipo, Jeju Island, South Korea. A beautiful place to play some lacrosse on a Thursday evening. Thanks for tuning in here on World Lacrosse TV. Now in between the pipes for Jamaica, number 0, Demario Barham. And Grayson Thompson taking that draw for Canada, able to kick it free. Trumbull. Trumbull. Tavares. Rathwell. Marino. We'll run it through X with Frateroli. Tavares back to Rathwell. Near side, Sawyer English has it. Matched up with Jaden Bennett. Back up top to Rathwell. As we approach 5:30 here local time. English, good split, 14 on 14, keeps his feet moving. And Tavares won't pull the trigger. Tried to fire it inside to Marino. Not the pass Sean Wilkins was hoping for from his offense. He gives the death stare to Tavares as he comes off the field. Good handle in traffic there by Matura as he took a body check from a Canadian defender. Shadid McLaughlin on the far side. We'll wait for his team to finish a change. On will come Zeke Brown. Along with Grayson Bromfield, who has it now. Back to Zeke Brown. Splits past his man. Zeke Brown thought about it. Eats a heavy cross check there from Fraser. Ball at X. Baugh. Stone Evans. Evans to GLE. Flips it up. One more. Shot. Stick save by Starrett. The pass floated to Trumbull. Jamaica back in numbers. No transition here for Canada. They've been quite successful in the running game. Have the red and white. Now DeChico. Zeke Brown will slow his attempt. And then DeChico will pass and head back across center. Max Frateroli to Luke Robinson. Now Chris Rathwell. David Peterkin. Canada keeping the ball hot. Frateroli back to Robinson. It's got a long pole on him. So we'll give it off to David Peterkin. Watched by Avery, the short stick. Good cross check there by Avery Brown. And then Peterkin able to slip by him, slip by another one, skipped it through X. Littlejohn surveying, back to Peterkin. And there's a shot, great save by the goaltender Barham. His first since coming into the game for MJ Sion. And good loose ball by Brendan Marino on the far side. He'll throw it up top to Rathwell. Again, the message, everyone touches. Peterkin, Littlejohn. Peterkin, watched by Logan Rayner. Rayner extending way out at center. Littlejohn, want to run off a Rothwell screen, does. Now Littlejohn wants someone to pass to. He'll give it off to Rathwell finally. Gets past Stevenson. One more. Marino. Didn't force it to the interior. Now Littlejohn. Stall put on here by the officials for Canada. Peterkin. Caleb McDowell right in his hands. Good drop step there by McDowell. Intimidating force and presence there for Jamaica. Inside feed, low to low scores. Max Frateroli finally finds his first. 11th of the tournament and his team leading 11th for Canada. 16-1 for the red and white. Watch the little skip pass through the seam, and then Fraterelli goes low to low past Barham. Good look here on the corner cam. Again, Frateroli, that's his 11th. Out of Elora, Ontario, goes to Lehigh University. Ball loose on the turf. Thompson popped it free, still fighting for it, and he'll corral it and just run to space. Roll it back to Logan Fletcher. Justin Tavares on the field. Give it to Tavares. English, Masnick, Tavares. Masnick clears through. English. Splits past his man Hyman. Gives it off to Grayson Thompson. Splits past his man. Will come near side Jared Masnick. To X. Marino. Out the backside. Tavares. Matched up with Domani Brown. Masnick. English. Little stutter and go. Flip up top, low to high. Didn't miss by much, but not on target. Under 10 break. Little hydration for the fellas. Canada in complete control, 16-1 here on World Lacrosse TV. Back here at field number 1. World Lacrosse Men's Under 20 Championship. Quarterfinal action, Canada, Jamaica. Winner will face Australia in the semifinals, which are tomorrow. We'll have them right here on World Lacrosse TV. Rathwell, Masnick, Tavares, Thompson, Jamaica in a zone. Tavares, Thompson, Tavares, Masnick, Tavares, Masnick, X, Frateroli. Good defense there by Jamaica. OBP manning the X-man. English, Masnick, thought about it. Tavares, Thompson, one more. Frateroli, and it sneaks past Barham. Good patience offense by Canada. And it's finally put in the back of the net by Max Frateroli. 2 for Masnick. 3 for Robinson, 2 for Trumbull, 2 for Frateroli, 2 for Peterkin, 3 for Marino, singles to Hiltz and Sorensen. And this one just able to squeeze past Barham, who got a piece of it with the inside of the right leg, but just not enough. Domani Brown wins that draw against Grayson Thompson. He's running to space. Gives it off to Ball. Running through X. Watched by Sorensen. Ball trying to find someone to pass to. He does. It's DeAndre McKenzie. Up high to White. Far side Hyman. Ball's at X.
Come up, carry up.
McKenzie. Now Stone Evans. Go far side. Elias Shadid McLaughlin, the lone goal scorer here for Jamaica.
Backside here, backside.
7.5 to go. Quincy White inside, shot by Stone Evans. Hasn't had many. When he can get his hands free, he's got one of the quickest releases here in this tournament. That pass never made it on target though, backed up by Jamaica. Shadeed McLaughlin. Quincy White. Pushed down the side by Hilt. Shadeed White inside, twister. Did make it on target. Cam Starrett saying he ran through the crease. Officials didn't see it. Jamaica will maintain possession here. Shadeed McLaughlin's got the short stick Thompson on him, and Thompson knocks the stick right out of his hands. Now Grayson Thompson gonna run. Thompson has two Jamaicans all over him. Flag gets thrown. Thompson gotta stay in the box. Peterkin gives it off to Luke Robinson. Watched by Avery Brown. Robinson tries to go short side corner, didn't miss by much. And it's a 1 minute slash on Quincy White. Just getting a story in here from Colin Stevenson about Demario Barham, who was a late addition to the team after a player who was initially on the roster dropped out. He's from the island, and because it was so late, he couldn't get a visa from the United States, so he couldn't join the team for training camp in California and couldn't fly through the U.S. on the way to Korea. So from Kingston, he had to go to Perth, then 3 stops in Mexico before flying to Asia. 7 flights in total just to get here. That's a heck of a journey. And again, just shows how much love these young men have for playing the game of lacrosse. Good couple skips for Canada, but ball knocked down there by McDowell. McDowell, watched by Frateroli, will throw it deep. Ball loose on the far side. Stone Evans trying to find it. He can't. And a go out of play, possession to Canada. 7 flights to get here from Jamaica. Unbelievable. DeChico across center. 8 seconds remaining on the major. Here's Jared Masnick. Lucas Littlejohn, penalty up. Jamaica back to even strength. Littlejohn will skip it to Luke Robinson. Back to the backside. Oh, that hit the short side of the net. Just missed by Frateroli. Under 5 timeout. We're almost at the end of this game. Canada in complete control. You're watching the World Lacrosse Men's Under 20 Championships from Jeju, South Korea. .454 to go in this one. Canada leading it 17-1. Demario Barham making his way back into the cage for Jamaica. Possession will start with Jared Masnick at the reverse 45. Sawyer English sprinting to the wing to help Masnick on the outlet. Now Tavares. Back to Sawyer English. Rathwell. Paul Gates, number 19. English takes a couple chops there from Byfield. Rathwell Splits up top, continues to carry, roll back Masnick, good one-hand grab. Split pass far side, low to high, Justin Tavares. He gets in on the scoring. And good ball movement from the Canadian offense. And now a Jamaican player is down. That's number 2, Logan Rayner, I believe. Not sure if it's a cramp or a shoe issue, but he looks like he's going to be okay. Canada lost to the Americans 7-6 in their opening game, then knocked off Australia 13-4, beat Haudenosaunee 13-8. And this has been their most convincing performance all tournament. Domani White wins the draw, but the loose ball will be picked up by Fraser. And Fraser will give it to Masnick. And Rayner looks like he's going to be okay as he's leaning in on Masnick. And he's still a little gimpy on that left leg, I believe. Might be cramping. Probably going to need to get him a sub as soon as possible, but he's going to tough this one out, I'm sure. Here's Hiltz. The rare true run through the midfield offense. Masnick. Robinson. Thompson on the far side. Thompson through the middle, splits, keeps it going, scores Grayson Thompson. Good individual effort by number 17 as he gets his first of the game, second of the tourney. And I'm just kind of going down the line of Canadian players. DeChico, Littlejohn, Sawyer English, and Jack Oldman. The only short sticks yet to score here for Canada. Everybody else has gotten in on the action. Domani White will make his way back to the face-off dot for the Jamlax boys. 3:20 to go here in this one. And Thompson wins that draw, picks up the loose ball. He's gonna run right down the pipe, heads up, big hit coming. Nice extra pass, and what a finish. Littlejohn gets in. Just as I said, he hadn't had one. Lucas Littlejohn out of Whitby, Ontario. On the great extra pass from Jared Masnick. And Littlejohn goes low to high, past Barham. I said he's from Whitby. He's actually from Curtis, Ontario. I believe they're around the same area. Again, USA, England coming up at 7 o'clock local time. Be about 6 a.m. or so in the eastern U.S. We might have some American fans tuning in. I'm sure Dan Arestia will be up and watching. Again, Grayson Thompson with a loose ball off the face-off. He'll give it to Lucas Littlejohn. Canadians changing through the box. Littlejohn will roll it to Robinson. Late man is David Peterkin. He started the scoring for Canada. Masnick, watched by Avery Brown. Rathwell, Peterkin, Robinson. Canada in an open set here. Frederelli, back to Robinson, now near side Rathwell. Masnick will now make his way to the middle of the defense. Rathwell with a head of steam down the 45 island, plants his feet, cutter through as Robinson, won't force it. One more, Frederoli couldn't handle the pass, and can he keep it in play? He can. Robinson, 2 minutes to go here. Canadians looking with a date with the Australians. A rematch of their second game of the tournament. Masnick clears out. Rathwell runs across the top. Backhand flip, Peterkin, nice one-hand grab. Extra pass, Littlejohn, he bounced it 5-hole. Two quick ones for Lucas Littlejohn. And Canada's got 21. That was just good ball movement and patience, the extra pass. And as Littlejohn came across the top, just dropped it right between the legs of Barham. Tough to stop Lucas Littlejohn in tight on the crease like that. And he's coming upfield across your face. So Thompson will take the draw again against Domani White. Popped it free. White lost his footing. Battle here on the near sidelines. Thompson battling. He loses his footing. And it's going to fall to the Canadian defense. They have it. Here's Tucker to Sterrett to Thompson. He'll go back to Tucker. Now Sterrett. Canada happy just to sit on the ball and take the air out of it as we're in the final minute of play. Wouldn't be surprised if the officials put a stall on here for Canada. Sterrett. Tucker on the far side, back to Sterrett. And now the stall will be put on for Canada. They got to get it into the offensive box. Olsen to Marino. Flag thrown late. Masnick has it. 20 seconds. Got to keep it in. Here comes the double. And Masnick will just throw it to an open corner and get the whistle with 8.3 remaining. So Canada will win this one. They'll take on Australia in the semifinals with a berth in the finals at hand. We still have to figure out who the Haudenosaunee will play. The United States will take on England in about an hour's time to see who will round out the top four. It was 1-1 early, but after that, it was all Canada, and they cruised to a convincing win here over Jamaica, and they advance to the World Under-20 semifinals. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. My name's been Teddy Jenner. You've been watching the World Lacrosse Men's Under-20 Championship from Segwipo, Jeju Island, South Korea. Until we speak again, stay safe and be excellent to each other.
like that.